I raided the fridge this morning. I knew it too.
How long have you been working at Radnor Hills?
I've been at Radnor 3.5 years.
Can you tell us what your role means to be the recycling team leader and what your responsibilities are?
So I oversee the full day-to-day running of the department. I have a small team, there's 4 of us in total down there. So I'm very hands-on, so I could be down there running the balers, using the forklifts. But then I've got an office role as well, so I'll be sorting out the paperwork, organising collections of materials, having conversations with buyers about pricing, things like that. So it's quite a varied role down there.
What's your favourite part about your job?
I love the team I've got down there. The guys that I work with down there are such lovely people. We have a good laugh all day. We've got a radio down there, so we'll have a bit of a sing-along and a bit of a dance at times. So it's nice to be part of a really close-knit team.
How are Radnor Hills making as little impact on the environment as possible?
We're currently a zero to landfill site. Any waste that we can't recycle is put into a compactor and sent for RDF, which is refuse derived fuel. So that's the next best thing to landfill. It's still not perfect, so we're constantly finding new ways of reducing what's sent to that. We've also ensured that we use as local buyers for our recycling products as possible to reduce the carbon footprint on that as well.
What is one of the hardest things that we have to recycle?
It seems fairly insignificant, but the label liners, so every time you stick a label on a bottle, you have a big reel of paper lining. That took me quite a while to find an outlet for that, so we're now sending about 12 tonne a year off to be recycled, where that would have been going into RDF previously.
How do you go about sourcing places to recycle all these different things?
Most of the time it's a lot of Googling, a lot of time searching on the internet, trying to find different companies that can deal with different things to make sure that they go into the right place and to try and get the best value back for the company as possible as well.
Can you tell us about the closed loop system Radnor uses for their plastic bottles?
So all of the waste bottles that we have come down to our department. They're baled down there. We make sure that there's no rubbish in with the bottles. They're then sent off to a company who reuse them and recycle them into our preforms. So a lot of our waste plastic comes back and is reused and turned into our bottles again. So it goes round and round continually.
What's the weirdest thing you have to recycle?
Generally the things that come out of the office blocks. We have some really strange things that come down there. Big signs, banners, yeah, all sorts of weird and wonderful things which I tend to find homes for rather than recycling, so that's a bit of a reuse situation.
What do you like to do when you're not at work?
It's probably easier to say what I don't do. I skydive, I do aerial acrobatics, I am the current bronze timber sports women's championship. Yeah, I do a lot of outdoor things. I'm very rarely sat still. I volunteer in a churchyard, I mow the grass, I run a bar in the village hall at my village. Yeah, everything.
What is your favourite Radnor product?
My favourite is Radnor Splash, the watermelon flavour. It's got the best flavour.